Welcome to Chris Farms and Extension Services alias Chris Farm Nigeria. We are into farm setup generally, but today we want to our lecturer or tutor of Architect Goswin, who is going to put us through in several things. We are still learning because we are not in the aspect of architectural drawing or architectural design. But if you want us to build, our firm comprises of those things. Should in case you want us to build a house for you or do all sorts of things for you, we can do it for you. We just want to talk about how we get the square in your fencing, in your building, in how you do your beacon and your pillars. After finishing your foundation, you cast the floor. After casting the floor, no, before then, please, I beg your pardon. If you buy a land, for instance, they will give you a beacon and your place will be fenced and others are to be mapped out. Then, if you're a builder, you come to the place or you come to the site and they show you the landmark of the site and you want to do your fencing, then this beacon ought to be here. Beacon will be here. For instance, they will write numbers of the numbers written here actually is the numbers used in the survey plan to show you where the four edges is. So if you are to come and do your fencing, let's take the building to start up. If this is a beacon, want to now build a house, you come here, or you're not the surveyor that came here. You just you get your rope, your peg, and others. You tie a rope here, or you put your beacon here. You measure out odd numbers in range of 3, 7, and others, right? And multiples of 3, more like it. Multiples of 3 like 6, 9, 12, and others. So we get the beacon here. You measure from here to here 1.5. For instance, you put your peg here. You measure again 1.5. You put your peg there. You tie a rope on your peg. You tie one here. You now draw it down to this side, to the extreme end of your land map. This one, you tie a rope down to this place. Then at the center here, you see if the line has a square. At that point, if it doesn't have a square, you adjust the pegs until you have a square. At the point of where the square is, that is where you start building from. That is to say, the distance away from the fencing and the building. Sir, did you get that? Thank you very much. Our professor said
80%.
We give okay. You gave us 80%, so make it 100. What do you need to get?
Accuracy and mastery.
Speak a lot so that the thing can record what you're saying.
Let me say mastery, because you need to master it before you can get 100%.
Yes.
And even the most perfect man might not be able to get 100% because there's still one or two adjustments and errors that can be made.
Okay, sir, please raise your voice so that the audience can hear you. If they don't hear you, they'll start sending me comment section. We are not understanding what he's saying.
Okay.
So
we're talking about mastering it, because even the best can still make one or two errors. That's why I didn't give 100%. Or people tried, and 80% is a pass mark. So the beacon, like he said, is the land, the actual measurement of the land, which the fencing will always pass through. So the distance from the fence to the house will always be taken, because you cannot start your building right from the fence. It's not done. You must give a distance, and the distance depends on what you are building, depends on what you are doing, depends on the design on your building plan. So if your design is very wide, you have to find a way to adjust it, and we have a standard measurement for these things. Like you take 1.2 meter away from the fence, you can take 1.5 meter away from the fence. It all depends. So that's why when we are designing buildings, we always take notes of these things so that we will not design things that will be out of place or things that will be out of plan. So we've done well, and there are some tools you use for these things. We have the square, we have the tape, we have the liners, which is the rope you use to tie them. So when you can get your square, then your building will be what you want it to be. But once you don't get this squared, you have a bent building and your client will not be satisfied.
Yes, that is to say, if we don't get the right square, your building will be bent and your client will not be satisfied. That is the first phase he taught us. The second phase he's teaching us is on fencing. Then he said, if we are to fence, excuse me sir, if you are to fence, come down to this side. After the pegging, you do the casting. After the casting, then you want to set your block. That is the next thing to do. And for you to set your block to be straight, you put one of your block here, you put another one here, then you ensure that this T is in equilibrium to know if you have the right measurement. Our professor said if we make a mistake, you will flog us. So let's go. You get your square. If it's wrong, for instance it's bent, you come here now, you see it's not squared. There's no how you do it that is squared. You come, you set the block again. See, it's not still squared. Oh, we want to get it squared. It's not still squared. Okay, let us use this here. That is to say, you have to bend it this way. It's not still squared. Okay, are you with us? We've gotten it squared now. Then if you get this way, then you know that your building is what? Your fencing will be squared. Then you tie it. You tie your rope or the lining down to this is a pillar. Should in case if it's a building now, you do same here. But for now, since we are doing it straight, you tie the rope down to that side. Then you measure here to get the square. Professor, come and tell us this thing very well. When you tie it to that place, to this line, and there is a pillar here. So what do we do?
So this pillar is a four block pillar. Yeah, it's a box pillar and it's formed with block. Yeah. So you always get a straight line first because this one the extra block they are putting here so add weight to the fence. Yeah. Because you cannot just tie a straight wall from beginning to end. It will fall. Yeah, it will fall because it needs a grip, and we made it 10 feet from each pillar. So because that's the standard distance you can give. If you extend it to maybe 12 feet, 15 feet, then you have a crack at the middle because it's too far from each other. That's why we have the box at every 10 feet.
So you once said that if we are to build something like, we have to put it here again. If it was a building, we have to put another T here. Until it's squared, we cannot get the other side. So that is all they are teaching us about today on how to put, she called it forming. Okay, forming your house, forming your fence, or forming any of your building. That is what we are trying to say. So should in case you want us to build for you in any part of Nigeria, please contact us so that we can build one for you. You want a building, you want a farm, you want construction generally for buildings, please call us on 080 36 92 57 18, or if you're not in Nigeria, remember to put our country code +234 80 36 92 57 18. Visit us on our website www.chrisfarmnigeria.com. Follow us on YouTube channel, of Twitter, Instagram, or anywhere. Reach out to us today and you'll be glad you did. Should you have any question, you have any comment, please send us a message on our comment section. Click on the notification button to get any upload we send on the video on our YouTube channel, or send us a message or call us. We can help you or fix up what you want us to do for you, especially in farm setup. Please call us today. Always know that your satisfaction is our optimum desire. Be our first caller today. Thank you.